Welcome in, everybody. Happy Saturday. It is a beautiful Saturday morning here in my area. I can't speak for everybody, but in my personal area, it's nice, beautiful, and sunny outside. What about in your neck of the woods? You guys having a beautiful Saturday as well? I know everybody's in different time zones. Some people it's early morning, some people it's afternoon, and other people it's nighttime and evening time. Let me know in the comments section, shall we? Hope you guys are doing great. And I'm not in the mood for people's foolishness today. So, yeah, we're going to keep it like that. Hi, Joshua. How are you doing? Welcome in. Happy Saturday to you. What's going on? We're just going to hang out for like a half an hour or so. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, and I don't have time for it today. You know, other days I don't care, but today I'm keeping my positive energy, my positive vibes today. I don't want to hear nobody have nothing to say about ill and ugly and stupid, and I don't have time for that. I just busy with artwork, making money for myself. Awesome, Joshua. Glad to hear it. We're gonna have a wonderful Saturday, cause I plan on it. And I had to hurry up and do a few things. Sorry, I apologize for my tardiness, for my lateness. I know that I had set it up for 12 o'clock, but you know, things don't always go as we as we want them to be. It goes a little bit different. Um, Not everything goes as planned, and I think that that's a good motivation today too. That things don't always go as planned, because they most definitely don't. Definitely has not gone as planned for me recently. Everything goes how it's gonna go, but then you got to do something about it. If you don't like your present situation, if you don't like your present circumstance, you got to do something about it to shift it and to make it better. Let's try that one as a background. It looks kind of blurry to me. I don't like that background so much. Let's try this one. Oh yeah, I like that one better. Yeah. We can always do something to make our day, our lives better. If you don't like your present situation, you have to do something about it to shift it. You have to make your life better if you don't like it. And I grew up just feeling that other people had to help me and support me and assist me. I had to make my life better. I had to make myself be in a space of peace. I had to heal and give myself the permission to let go and to move on. And that takes work, everybody. It takes a lot of work to be your best self. And people always talk about how much they love themselves, but do you love yourself enough to make rapid change? Do you love yourself enough to do something about the life that you have? And if you don't like it, it does take courage in order for you to shift your life and make it be your best life ever. I'm not gonna lie to you, you guys. I grew up, and how I grew up, things happened to me just like, I don't think that I'm different than anybody else. We all have some things in our life that has been very, very messed up. Situations, traumas, foolishness, but it's life. But as an adult, you got to make a decision. Yeah, this and this happened to me, but now that I'm an adult, what am I going to do to shift my life and to make it better? How can I make my life more pleasant? How can I bring peace into my life? And that's what I'm working on behind the scenes. I don't tell you guys everything because this is social media, but I do have things that I'm working on behind the scenes so that I can make my life better and pleasant and more peaceful, happy, joyful, all of those things. And I've learned that the majority of times why we're not as happy as we deserve to be is because we've allowed other people's negativity, their drama, making promises that we know that they can't keep, but we have to give ourselves the permission to let go of those people and use our gifts, use our talents, live our best life, have joy. Hey, real odds and evens, how are you doing? Good morning. Happy Saturday. Well, it's for me, it's still morning because your girl's still waking up. I'm not a morning person at all, none at all. I am not. If I had my choice, nothing would happen until noon. I wish I could be a morning person. What they say, fake it till you make it. So there's that. But I was just talking about how if your life isn't what you want it to be, for you to make changes to make it the way that you want it to be. You know the feeling? Yeah. I was just talking to one of my best friends about how if our life isn't happy, if it's not pleasant, if there's no joy in our lives, what are we doing to shift our life to make it better, to make ourselves happy? Do we keep allowing people to hold us hostage in their drama and negativity? Or do we break free from that and give ourselves the permission to do things, to try new things, even if it means that you're going to have to try some things on your own? That was something that I said I wanted to have rapid progress in my life, rapid joy. I wanted so much peace, but you can't have those things unless you're willing to make the sacrifices, the changes, and you're willing to challenge being uncomfortable. I can't tell you guys that my life is the way that it is right now is because I allowed myself to be uncomfortable. I allowed myself to step outside of the box, not follow behind what your parents said about you or siblings, social media, the entertainment world, and giving myself the permission to be me, the best version of myself, because a lot of times we are not being the best version of ourselves. We're being what other people want us to be. Hey, Sirius, how are you doing? Welcome. We're allowing ourselves to be what sister, auntie, mama, cousin, your ex wants you to be. But what about what you personally want to be as a human being? Giving yourself that permission to be that and to be phenomenal, not just ordinary or average, allowing yourself to be phenomenal. And that is the space that I'm in now. Letting myself be phenomenal and giving myself the nudge and the push to get outside that comfort zone, to not do what I have always done, and letting myself do what I know that I could do. I know that I'm capable of doing those things. Yeah, all of that. How's your day going thus far? My day is going beautifully well. Yes, mine too, Sirius. It's going amazing. For the first time in a long time, I was not forcing my day. I woke up, then I had a nice, wonderful breakfast, went for a leisurely walk. That's why I was a little late. I was just enjoying being outside, feeling the warmth on my skin. So it's one of those things that I was talking about, challenging the norms. If you stay in your comfort zone for the rest of your life, that's what you're always going to get. If you always want to follow the crowd, be like everybody else, there's a certain point where, yes, you got to do the things you got to do, you got to work and things, but what about stepping outside of that comfort zone and making the life that you want, the life that you dream about? And it means you're going to have to get outside of your comfort zone. You're going to have to stop sleeping in. You're going to have to stop, it means a big awakening, an empowerment. And like I said, you guys know, I'm not a morning person. Look at my face. Yeah, I'm exhausted. What I really wanted to do is to still be in bed, chilling, not doing anything. But guess what? That mode of thinking, that sort of lifestyle gets you stuck. it gets you not having the financial means you want, not having the peace you want, not living the life that you deserve to live. Yes, top of the morning. Good for you, Marlene. It takes a lot of willpower. Yes, and I'm doing it every single day. And I can't say it's all me. Some of the things that I'm able to do is because I have great mentors. I have awesome friends and loved ones. I have great supporters. I have people who are depending on me because they're making sacrifices. They're changing their mindset, their focus, their behaviors. They're shifting everything. See, and I take that with a lot of responsibility. I can't tell people to shift your life. I can't tell people to make changes, and I'm not making them. You know, I have to walk the walk, and I also have to talk the talk. Hey, Realist, how are you doing? Happy Saturday. That's one of the things that we have to do more than just talking the talk. We got to walk the walk. So, you know, I did sleep in a little bit later than my normal because, hey, it's Saturday. I give myself the permission to get a little more rest, but then it's time to get up and to do the things that you need to do. The research, the cleaning, the organization, the all of it. Whatever it is that you need to do, you got to do those things if you want rapid progress. And that has been my theme of 2025, rapid progress. And we can't get rapid changes in our life if we're not willing to make rapid shifts, changing behaviors, changing mindsets, changing who we're allowing ourselves to be around, changing what we say ourselves. It's a lot of changes, you know? It's a lot of changes. And like I always say, you got to get uncomfortable to get comfortable, you know? And most people won't put themselves in that situation because they are so afraid of what other people think. They're afraid of failure. They're afraid, you know, that they can't do it. But you got to challenge that. Even if it may not pan out, but just you giving yourself the permission to try. You know, that's what matters. At least you tried. It may not always be successful. That's okay. And when I don't get what I want, I still said, but you gave it your all. You did the best that you could. And that's honestly what counts. Giving it your all. Doing your best. You know? At the end of it, everybody, that's really what counts. Giving this life the best that you can. The best you can. Not what other people think is your best, but your personal best. What you think is the best for you, you know? Not what other people want for you. Sirius says, I stop overextending myself. That's a good thing, Sirius. And we do. We have to stop overextending ourselves and, you know, be patient with ourselves. Ask ourselves some of those questions. What do I need to do for me? And really be honest. Like, be transparent with yourself. Have I stepped out of my comfort zone? Am I doing the work, the inner work? Am I doing the healing? Am I keeping myself on targets? Okay? Yes. I know that's right, Realist. Yeah, we have to stop. We have to stop letting people get in our heads. We have to stop letting society and other people tell us who we should be. You got to be confident in who you are and then move with that. You know, it's something that my mentor told me the other day that I'm still thinking about. And she told me that, what do you say you are? Do you say you're successful? So how are you proving that to yourself? What are you doing to be a success in this life? Are you doing the same things? Because like I said, I told her too, I want rapid success in my life. That means you're going to have to make rapid changes, rapid shifts, rapid changing your situation and your mindset and what you're doing, you know. And that means that I'm going to have to take better care of myself. I'm going to have to keep focused and do the things for me and stop being focused on other people, their energy, and focus on my energy. When I really need to rest, to rest. When I really know that I need to do this and that, then do those things. You know, that's the only way our life can be what it needs to be. Yes. Hashtag no stress. Definitely. You can't let people stress you out. You can't let people tell you who you are. And I feel like this is a message for somebody. You can't let people tell you who you are. You're the one that has to say who you are. You're the one that has to say at the end of the day, you are, not sister, auntie, mama, cousin, not your past, not your ex, not this person, not social media. You say you are by how you treat yourself today, how you treat other people, and what you are doing in this life. How do you show up? How's your energy? Okay? Do you have a bright light inside of you? Okay? And are you doing the things that you need to do that's in your purpose? See, it's not about making excuses, because I was in that space for a long time, making excuses and saying this person said this about me and this person doesn't support me and this and this and this. If we want to find excuses, there's plenty. We all got stuff going on. Hold on a second, guys. We each have things going on in our lives. My allergies are going crazy today. It's an allergy day for you, girl. We each got stuff going on, right? Every single one of us. We all got stuff going on. We all got issues. We all got situations. But in our current situation, what are we doing to make our life different? What are we doing to make our life better? What? Are you doing some new things? Are you trying new things? Are you putting yourself in uncomfortable situations, trying new things, stepping outside of your comfort zone? See, you can't really know what you can do and what you can achieve unless you extend the boundaries, okay? Push those things back, because the boundaries start in our mind. We're the ones that limit ourselves. We are the ones that limit ourselves. Yeah, some people can put us down, tell us that we're, you're not about nothing. Hey, LaGregoria, how are you doing? Right? We're the ones that can say we're not about anything. But, no, I mean, other people can say we're not about anything, but do you believe that? That's the question that you got to ask yourself. And that's something that I ask myself every single morning when I wake up. But who do you say you are? That has to be strong in your core. Oh, okay. No problem, LaGregoria. That has to be hard in your core, in your foundation of you. You got to know who you are. It's not about what you have. It's about what you believe. It's about how consistent you are and what support team you have. I'm telling you guys that your life can pivot and change rapidly by giving yourself the permission to make shifts, giving yourself the permission to be who you are meant to be, and doing all the work. Yeah, you're going to be tired. Yeah, you're going to get frustrated. Yeah, sometimes you wish you had more support. It's a lot of stuff. But it's giving yourself the permission to be your best, And being your best sometimes means, okay, I got to get up and get my butt in gear, take better care of myself, drinking my water, getting my exercise, not volunteering my time, stop wasting my energy on negativity, and get up and do what I need to do for me. That's what we got to do every day. Get up and do something good for ourselves. It's going to shift our day, our month, and the projections for our future. If you really want something great, You have to do something great. And that's what I had to start telling myself more and more. So if I want greatness, then I'm going to have to challenge what I'm doing. Are you doing the things to have greatness, or are you just doing the normal? Are you just doing the regular? Are you just doing the average? Are you a copycat, or are you a leader? Are you a follower? Are you a leader? Are you a copycat? Which one are you? What category do you follow yourself, find yourself in? You know, I had to start asking myself those questions. Am I doing what everybody's doing, or am I doing what I'm meant to do? See, that's a different thing. That's when your mind becomes more and more empowered. Are you following, or are you leading? And it takes a person with you got to have a strong head on your shoulders. You have to have a lot of confidence and courage. You got to do a lot of pep talks, positive self-talks, and encouraging yourself. And I do that every day. There's a lot of times I would rather just stay in the bed. I would rather just not do anything for my business. I would rather, there's a lot of things I would rather not do, you know. Of course, it's easier to do nothing. You know, that doesn't take a lot of effort. That don't take a lot of energy to do nothing. But what does take the effort and the energy is to believe in yourself and to be confident. Confidence is everything in this life. Confidence is everything. You got to be confident in yourself. You got to believe in yourself, even when you don't want to. You know, because I have a lot of times I don't want to believe in myself. I'm like, you ever get on your own nerves, guys? I'd be like, oh, I can't today. And that's because that's what you tell yourself. You do in this life what you believe. If you believe you can't do something, you won't. If you keep listening to what other people tell you you are, you will stay stuck there just like them. When I started giving myself a new narrative, a new self-talk, and new affirmations for my life. I'm phenomenal. There's nothing that I can't do. I'm going to grow. I'm going to be my level of success. I'm going to overflow with abundance and give, teach, and heal others. That has been my mantra for the past 5 years, and my life has changed and shifted because of that. Because I choose to be phenomenal and successful, because I keep myself outside of my comfort zone. I never let myself do the same thing too long, because then I get comfortable. You got to try something new. You got to meet new people. You got to widen your lens. You got to get outside the comfort zone, and you have to keep giving yourself the permission to forgive. Oh, that's okay, Sirius. Hey, Joe, how are you doing? Welcome. Happy Saturday. Let's see what I missed. LaGregoria says facts. Sirius says who you are and how you are with yourself will attract people into your life and give you more of the same. Exactly. You know, I thought before, thank you so much, Joe, for the super sticker. I really appreciate you. I used to think before, just having that desire, just having the desire, just saying, I want to be successful. I always thought that was enough until I got myself in touch with amazing mentor, an amazing life coach, amazing squad and team of successful people. And yes, it does start there. It starts in your mind by believing that you can do it. That's the foundation of everything great and everything successful. Believing in yourself, loving yourself, having confidence, being your own best friend. That's the beginning stages and steps. But after that, you got to build yourself a team of people around that are going to hold you accountable, that are going to encourage you. And then you're going to see them moving forward and doing what they're doing in their life. And then that's going to overflow into you. That's why you got to be so careful about who you surround yourself by. Because if you don't have people who are moving and shaking and doing great things in their life, you're not going to be inspired to do anything great with yours. Okay? You won't. Yes, it's the truth, Joe. How you treat yourself trains people about how they are going to treat you. Stay in peace and not in pieces. Yes, I love that. I love that so much. Oh, no, no problem. Completely agree. Great job. Thank you, Joe. Let me heart that. I don't know how to heart it. It won't let me heart it on my phone. Okay, it just did. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. Hey, Lara. Happy Saturday. Really appreciate you being here. So, I just wanted to say that to anybody who needs to hear it today. I don't know what you're going through, any lows in your life, any discouragement, any sadness, any doubt, people who have left your life. Maybe you're not meeting your goals like you want to. You know, all you need to do is a reevaluation, a reset. So at any time, you can reset your life. You can reset your day by just saying to yourself, I give myself the permission to start over again. I want you to say that to yourself anytime things are not shifting and moving in your life. I'm telling you, it's about mind control, because it does. It has power over you. If you cannot tell yourself that you can do it, you're not going to do it. So you got to shift your mindset, shift your energy, and tell yourself that I can do it. There's nothing that I can do. I give myself the permission to start again. I forgive myself for what I didn't do. And I give myself the permission to be successful in whatever I'm doing. Start again. And start again. You could start again 10, 15, 20 times a day. But you got to stop holding that resentment against yourself. You got to give yourself the permission to be human. I'm human. I make mistakes. I don't always do what I need to do. I procrastinate. And then you say, and then I move on, and I'm going to let it go, and I'm going to stop beating myself up. I'm telling you guys, that has really been helping me with my fitness journey, with my health journey. You don't always do what you're supposed to do. We eat the wrong things. We don't exercise enough. We're not taking care of ourselves. We listen to what other people say, the negativity, and we let it keep us in that hurt phase. I'm hurt. They hurt my feelings. Okay. Yeah, you don't like it, but that's when you speak and you say that. That's so important for when somebody does something, when someone hurts us, or when we do something to hurt our own self. We got to just say it out loud. Man, that hurt my feelings, or man, I should not have done that. But okay, it is what it is. I forgive myself, I forgive them, and I give myself the permission to move on. I can't tell you guys how much that helps me to stay on target, on focus. Me being a person that has multiple channels, multiple businesses, I got multiple things, and I keep it all going because I keep my thoughts organized. And I'm going to share something with my channel members in a few days about something that I'm working on that really helps with organizing your thoughts, because it really does matter. It does matter to organize your thoughts, because if you don't have this organized, if you got a lot of junk, if you got a lot of things in there, well, I don't know, maybe you got to organize your thoughts. You got to think about what you want to do. You got to get everything organized here so it can show up in real time. So we're going to be talking about that soon, channel members. But in getting back to this topic, we only got a few more minutes. I'm going to share this last point with everybody. To get where you want to get in your life, okay? To get where you want to get in your life, you have to block out the haters. The haters, the doubters, the negativity, the drama. You must block out negative energy. You must block it out. You can't keep, oh, they said this about me, because that's taking your eye off your focus. That's taking your eye off your goal. And when you are hyper focused, like I try my best to be focused on me, not on them, not on their opinions, not what they don't like, no, we're focusing on ourselves. And it doesn't mean we're selfish. No, it means we love ourselves. It means we know our worth. It means we know our value. It means that we're enough. It means that we're worthy. It means there's nothing that we can't do. That's what it means. Yeah. And we give ourselves the permission to block out the negativity, literally block people. Stop going around people who are users, and don't take no for an answer. If there's something that you want in your life, don't stop until you get the results you want. Why? Because we're purpose driven. When you have a purpose, and you know your worth, you will not allow anything, anyone, any challenge to stop you from getting what you want, because we're disciplined. See, and a lot of people don't understand that part about how you can be successful in this life. It takes discipline. And what does discipline take? Courage. And that's what this topic was all about. It takes courage to be your best self. It takes courage to wake up every day and believe in yourself every single day. It takes discipline. It takes courage. It takes self-love. It takes all of it. But guess what? Every single one of us has it inside. You have it inside of you. You have greatness inside of you. You have success inside of you. You have potential inside of you. See, but you got to get rid of everything outside of what is getting you down. Hey, Charlene, how are you doing? You have to dismiss all of that negativity. You really do. You got to dismiss the negativity from relatives. You got to dismiss the negativity from your past. You got to dismiss your own negativity. And then you got to start encouraging yourself. I can't tell you guys enough. If it was not for positive self-talk, I would not be who I am today. Every day I wake up, I encourage myself. I look at myself in the mirror and say, you are everything that you are meant to be. You're worthy. You're deserving. This world needs you. So get up every day and be great. Every day is not going to be the best results. There's going to be problems. There's going to be situations. But it's navigating through all of that and allowing yourself to have a great day. Being great is a mindset. Being successful is a mindset. If you believe that you're successful, you will make good choices. You will have the proper behavior. You'll forgive yourself and forgive others and not let them keep power over you. Don't let them keep power over you. Okay? Don't let them keep power over you. That's what people want. People want to keep your power. They want to hold you back from success. They want to hold you down. They want to take all of the things from your past. Like, that's who you are today. It's like, no. I've grown. I've learned. I've healed. I'm blessed. See, people don't like that. People don't like when you grow. People don't like when you're positive. Hi, Brina. How are you? Welcome. Happy Saturday. People don't like when you grow. They don't. People don't like when you grow. They don't like when you're happy. They don't like when you're of peace. You'll find out who people really are when you become more and more successful. The more successful you become, people will start to reveal. The mask will start coming off. You'll think, oh, I thought they were my friend. I thought they loved me. You'll find out. It's not hard. See, but you got to get over that. You got to get over what you think about people and let people be themselves, and then you make an evaluation. Do I even want that in my life? Do I even need them in my life? Because that used to be me. I used to be the person that used to think I needed people. I needed their support. I needed their love. I needed their validation. No, no, no. You have everything you need inside of yourself. See, it's a bonus. It's an addition. It's a blessing if you can have more, but you don't need this person or that person to be in your life and to validate you. See, we have to stop thinking that we need people. We have to stop thinking we need people and their thoughts and their validation. We don't. But it's nice. Don't get me wrong. It's nice when you have those things. It's nice when you have those supportive, kind, loving people. But if you're all you're getting is jealousy and hatred and people pulling you over to their way to get you off track from your goals and your purpose, that's not what you need in your life. No, no, no. You don't need that in your life. You need more peace. You need more joy. You need somebody who's going to say, what can I do for you? Are you blessed enough to have people like that in your life that will say, what can I do for you? How can I help you? Somebody to just listen to you. Somebody to give you great advice. Not just abandon you in your time of need. If you have those people in your life, don't take them for granted. Make sure you're saying, thank you for being a part of my life. Show them appreciation and gratitude. Yes. External validation. That's right, Sirius. Yes. Yep. Let's see what I missed in the comments. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're new here. Welcome to the Gems family. I call everybody who is a subscriber of mine Gems because I treasure each and every one of you. I really do. It starts with who you are, not what you do, not who you were taught to be or who you were told to be. Don't judge yourself. Yes. I love that. Charlene says, you motivate me on YouTube. You really are grinding hard. I love this. I love the motivation talks. Blessings always. Thank you, Charlene. I really appreciate you as well. See, I'm nothing without the community. The community that we're building. Hey, Leonica. And I love the community that I'm building. I'm building a community of strong, motivated, purpose-driven, healed, happy, peaceful. Because for me, I feel like, what is the point of just me being strong? Thank you so much for being a member for 16 months, Sirius. I really appreciate you. What is the purpose of just me being strong? What's the purpose of me keeping everything to myself? That's not helping anybody. I feel my best when I give back. That's why I love life coaching. I love it. I love being able to give back. I love to motivate people. I love to inspire people. And I got some things going on in the background that's going to help and aid with that. I love life coaching. I love being a motivational speaker. I love giving back to people on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok. I'm on all of those platforms. I love giving back and helping people because I believe that when we help others, we help ourselves. And I love helping myself. I love keeping myself on track and being consistent. And I do that because I know I have people who need me to encourage them. I know that we always try to do our best, right? And I know, to all of you Gems, I know you're doing your best. And I know that you get tired, because I do too. We get tired sometimes. We get tired of always being there for everybody. We get tired of always doing the right thing. You know, sometimes I have my times where I just don't want to do it, right? We get frustrated. We're human. We get frustrated. We get discouraged. We doubt ourselves. And that's okay. But that's why you have a positive, supportive community like here that I'm trying to create, with building more and more positive people. When we come here, when we talk about topics and subjects, it's going to encourage you. It's going to inspire you to keep your head up. And that's what I want. That's what I want over here. And anybody who's new, feel free to subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be doing more and more positive talks, and when some things that are coming in the background, I'm going to be sharing that here on this channel. But in the meantime and in between time, I want you to do the best that you can today. So let's start with some positive affirmations, okay? And I want you guys to repeat after me. Today I will do my best. I want you to say and repeat. Today I'm going to do my best. Yeah? Today I'm going to make myself have peace. Repeat that. Today I'm going to make myself have peace. Today I'm going to put in the work, whether I feel like it, whether it's supported, whether it's encouraged. Today I'm going to put in the work into me so that I can overflow. Yeah? Today I'm going to do the best that I can. Not what other people think I should do. Today I'm going to do the best I can. You're going to do the best you can. And then that's it. Period. See, strength starts within. You got to put on your own oxygen mask. You got to make sure you're breathing. You got to make sure you're strong. You got to make sure you're healthy. You got to make sure you're happy. You got to put in the work into you first. And I understand that you got responsibilities in your home, whatever you do to bring in your income. I get it. But you can't put yourself last. And even sometimes we don't even put ourselves on the table. Oh, I'm too busy to do this. I'm too busy. Yeah, it's about prioritizing. You got to prioritize yourself. See, when you really love yourself, you got to be willing to say, because I love myself, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. Do it for you. This is not about your kids, spouse, this person, that person, social media. This is for you. See, we're going to be talking more and more about personal healing, self-growth, a healing journey for your mind, body, and spirit. That's important. How can we live our best life? How can you be your best self if you're not okay from the inside out? See, the people who really look beautiful, that's a bonus. But what about feeling good inside? And I can't tell you guys that when I started to let go and taking some of those things off of my back, off of my head, the things that really hurt me, and I freed myself of that and I gave it away to somebody else. Thank you so much, Leonica. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Yes, Joe, you are the best when you have a full cup. You got to fill up your cup. You hear me? Fill up your cup. So it means the first thing, as soon as you wake up every day, the first thing that you should be doing every day when you wake up is reaffirming the love for yourself. First thing I wake up, I say, I'm so grateful for another day. I'm so grateful to be here. Is those the first things that come out of your mouth? It should be. And then next after that is, what can I do to be great today? Start saying when you shift how you show up, the way your day happens is going to shift too. It's going to pivot. When you start saying that I'm wonderful, I'm great, I'm amazing, I can do this. When you get amped up, when you get excited about your life, the way your day shows up is going to pivot too. When you shift your mindset, your attitude, your focus, your life will pivot and shift too. And the people you have in your life is going to pivot too, because when you keep in that mode of being positive and encouraged and loving yourself, guess what? You're only going to want people who are positive, encouraged, motivated, doing great things with their life as well. You know, don't take it. Don't take the people who have the attitude, always making excuses, always talking about what they're about to do, but they never do it. you know. And it's not that those are bad people, but those are people who will get you off track from your focus, keep you off track from your goals. You got to make it happen. You got to make it happen. And like I've said on my other channels, and I think I've shared it on this channel, I have just passed losing 20 pounds. Now, for a lot of people, that may not seem like a lot, but that was a lot for me. When I started on my journey of my health, it was a little bit after COVID. So I want to say like the end of 2023, I started off with, I was 168 pounds coming out of COVID because I stopped taking care of myself. I was eating nothing but garbage and not exercising, not doing anything. So I had to start taking better care of myself. But first, you know, when you just get out of that zone, like, oh, I know I should, but you make excuses for such a long time, and then you just give up, you get discouraged. So I had to start giving myself the permission, just starting by small things. And I want to encourage somebody who's working on their health journey, just shift one thing this week in your health journey. One thing. We're not going to overwhelm ourselves. We don't do that over here. Just shift one thing, one habit, one behavior. And when I first started off on my journey of health, I couldn't even walk from the grocery store from the car to the grocery store without getting winded or going upstairs with a because that shows that I was out of shape. And we've talked about this on some of my other channels, that you can be a person that's slim, but that doesn't make you healthy. You can not be obese, but you can have obese habits, obese behaviors, toxic behaviors. So we're going to just move past. We're not going to focus on the weight. We're going to focus on how do we feel? How do you feel in your skin? Do you feel good? Do you love what you see when you look in the mirror? If you don't, now it's time for us to pivot one thing at a time. Could it be increasing your water consumption? Could it be getting that exercise 15 minutes a day and then increasing one extra minute every week until we get up to 30 minutes? Well, you can do it. Because if I can do it, you can do it. You know, I'm not anybody extraordinary. I'm just an ordinary woman that has enough courage to share transparently what I don't do and what I do. And now that I am in the zone of making sure I stay consistent and persistent, and I have to tell you guys, when it comes to exercise, it does not have to be an hour at a time. If all you can do is 5 minutes, just be consistent and show up. Oh, that's okay, Joe. No problem. If all you can do is 5 minutes, do 5 minutes. If all you can shift is water, shift. Maybe shift from those sugary drinks to consuming more water. Then that means you won. Applaud for yourself. You know, then move on to another habit or behavior you want to shift. And that is how you win, everybody. See, when I was trying my best to change things, I was trying to do too much, doing the most. One thing at a time, everybody. Maybe increase your water, going for a walk, you know? But the more that you do certain things is the better you're going to feel. Maybe getting rid of eating bread, or maybe only eating bread on the weekend. Healthy habits. And the more that you have healthy habits, the better you're going to feel. And then you're going to, it gives you some type of euphoria. Like it's a high. The more that things start happening for me, I start feeling better, then I want more. And then you're going to want to repeat. And that's what I want for all of you. I want success. I want winning. But you got to start somewhere. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't listen to other people, because people will be like laughing. Oh, you're doing that. And just ignore them. You got to stay focused. What do you want to do? Ask yourself that question today. What do I want to do? And then have enough courage to do it until you overcome and achieve. And then you move on to the next thing. Oh, I'm good with this now. Now move on to something else. Now work on maybe your hair, your skin, your teeth, your whatever. Maybe organization. Maybe it's procrastination. One habit at a time until you become a better woman or a better man. And that's how we do it. That's how we win. One thing at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself. Okay? Sending you positive energy, light, and love today. Do your best. Your best. Not what other people do, what you do. As long as you're doing your best and you are showing up for yourself every day, that's what counts. Okay? Okay, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'm going to try my best to tap in tomorrow. It may be like a 10-minute live stream or something like that. I'm not really sure, but we'll see how it goes. All right. This is Life with Marlene, your Florida vlogger. Appreciate you guys. And life coach and motivational speaker and health enthusiast and all of those things. Wishing you light, love, and peace. Okay? And you know what I say over here on Life with Marlene. Love your life and live your life. Okay? See you guys on the next one. Peace, guys.